the question. What do 90% of the world's millionaires have in common? Let me add that this is something that you might want to consider if you're not among those select few. Have your guess? The answer is that real estate has played a role in creating 90% of the world's millionaires. Stands to reason that real estate is one of the most effective wealth building vehicles and is an important component of a well-diversified portfolio. Indeed, the home acts as a literal representation of a family's wealth building goals. But let's look at the entire world here. Comparing the global real estate universe to a lot of the other significant sources of wealth, we can see that current estimates of agricultural, commercial, and residential real estate far eclipse a lot of the other markets out there. Some projections place the total real estate market to be worth about $426 trillion by 2025. Of course, equities and gold grew much faster in value than real estate, but rising wealth in emerging economies means there's more capital at large, and real estate is viewed as a safe store of it. So, of course, this channel is devoted to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, which for those who don't know is a immutable distributed ledger technology in which transaction data is recorded. The benefits of this are transparency, traceability, accessibility, enhanced security, and cost reduction most importantly. Not to mention irrevocable documentation of the processes involved. While I know that might sound like a lot of jargon, what's important to know is that blockchain combined with real estate can eliminate the need for intermediaries like lawyers and agents by providing a means of property verification and payment to buyers. Payment for a property using a blockchain can help buyers bypass bank fees. It also cuts the fees associated with the escrow by using smart contracts that can be customized according to the user's needs. And while all these things are really great, increasing efficiency, reducing costs, providing transparency, these are all very desirable attributes. What excites me most about combining real estate with blockchain is that tokens by their nature make crowd ownership and fractional sales of real estate possible. Here's why that's important, and here's why you need to know about it. First off, let's establish what tokenization means. Sometimes we refer to things like security token offerings or security tokens or digital security offerings, but skipping past the jargon, all you need to know is that tokenization is the process of representing fractional ownership interest in an asset, be that a utility asset or a security asset, with a blockchain-based token. If you're still with me, good. And if you're not, let's make it practical so that you can better understand. So what excites me is that real estate tokenization gives us a process of representing an ownership interest in real estate with a token. Why that's important, why this is going to be so transformative, is inherently what the token represents. Tokens can represent ownership in the underlying asset, giving you equity in a legal structure that owns the asset, maybe even a stream of income based on cash flows from the asset. The list goes on. So, making it very clear, the average retail investor probably can't afford whole properties or even have access to commercial real estate offerings. But transferable and tradable tokens representing shares and ownership gives us a new liquid way for property and landowners to sell or enable growth financing, giving access to a broader investor crowd, giving you access to invest in a real estate property with $10, for example. So if every month you want to set aside a certain amount of your paycheck to invest in the largest and one of the most mature markets in the world, where there is clearly the ability for the underlying asset to appreciate, and most importantly, it's a physical asset that people find value in. People aren't just going to stop living in homes anytime soon.